All right, welcome into a special edition of Fourth and Five as we are going to continue the breakdown. We're going to pick up in the second half. And the second half is usually when, okay, all the adjustments are made. Surely this team is going to come out on fire, and we're going to go ahead and start handling this team the way that we should, which at the end of the game we did. But these first few plays at halftime, once again, just very disappointing. Hate what I saw on tape. Even though we went down and scored a few points, just still so many things to work on. I said at the end of the video yesterday, if you wanted to see the rest of this breakdown, that I would go ahead and do it. So that means y'all are watching the whole 40 minutes. Wow. I really appreciate that. That means so much. I had to go ahead and get up out of there so I could go watch Wicked, which was amazing, by the way. But I really do appreciate the support. I can't say that enough. And the best way to support this channel is just to subscribe. The more subscribers we could get, the more we can get this thing rolling. So if you don't mind, please, I know a lot of y'all watching, don't push that subscribe button. It really would mean a lot if you just push that button real quick. Don't take a lot of time. Thank you so much. All right, let's go ahead and get into the rest of this breakdown. Like I said, picking up at a halftime. And you can kind of see off the bat, this is going to be your first down play. DeBinion, man, had a great day on the ground, running hard, over 100 yards, which is very promising to see. And when you have a back that's rolling like that, you would love to give him a little bit more help. Once again, we're going to highlight the nose tackle right here. This is going to be Blackstock, and it seems like I'm picking on him a lot, and I really wish I didn't have to. I'm just looking at the tape, and this is just what we have to talk about. He's supposed to try to get down here and cut this block off. Just his first and second step aren't the best. Now, I do think the center, Addison Nichols, could give him a little bit more help right here, but he has to get up to the second level. You would like to see Blackstock do a better job of taking over that block and giving DeBinion an option to hit this lane that pops up. Imagine if DeBinion can get on the front side of that. I mean, you got Braun blocking that guy right in the middle of that red line. You have your receiver doing a great block down the way. You have Monte Harris ready to go ahead and lead block up. There's no telling what happens on this play. It just the point of attack, once again, not very good. All right, let's go ahead and get to the next play here in the first drive of the second half. We're going to pick up on a 2nd and 9. And once again, just small technique things. Amarian Harris just simply getting beat with a simple move on the outside, poor technique. Taylor gets the ball away, but there's no telling, once again, what that play could have done. And here is the 3rd and 7. You know, you hate to have a 3 and out when you first come out on the field in the second half. That's not the way you want to start, especially with the sloppy first half. Even though we're up 14-0, it's very sloppy. Could have been up by way more. You see Taylor here looking at Isaiah Satania. They're on a crossing route. And so I would love to see Isaiah and Armstrong a little bit closer together to create that mesh point. And when right before they cross each other, both give like a little nod and then continue. But it's okay. Enough traffic was created. It just happens to be that the traffic on this route is going to be created more for Andrew Armstrong to come open. And as you can see right here, Taylor sees that, doesn't like it. Then he gets to a second option. And yes, he's looking right at him. You would love for this ball to come out super quick. And this is one of those just easy throws. Once again, this is a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. And Taylor did struggle with just missing a couple simple throws. Throws this one behind Andrew Armstrong, couldn't get to it, missed the opportunity to keep that drive going. But then defense, once again, backed him up, stopped him on a 4th and 1, let the offense get back on the field. And then they come out and hit this play. You know, we missed unique play design in the first half. Coach Petrino's like, let's go ahead and throw it out again. And this time it's going to go to Isaac Tesla. Taylor didn't miss it this time. And so, yeah, those are the ones that you have to have. Great ball right there. That's the thing with Taylor. Sometimes he throws great balls, and then sometimes you're just like, why are we missing the easy ones? Put that one right there, front pylon for a Tesla to get over 2 defenders. Great play. All right, let's pick it up on their next drive. La Tech has points on the board at this point in the game. Great first play to Armstrong, as you saw. And we're going to look at Isaiah Satania on this one. I say Isaiah Satania. We're going to look at a few things on this one. This is a very this is the tape that you can learn from. We said earlier in the breakdown, you're starting to see how defenders are getting away from what they're supposed to do. You hear all the time, defenders, keep your eyes out of the backfield. I think when they play Arkansas, they know Taylor most likely is going to take you to where the ball is going to end up. So they're just eyeing Taylor. And you can see the shift in the defense just depending on where he's looking. And Taylor should see that and almost say, okay, these guys are looking at my eyes and they're moving that much. let me start using my eyes to manipulate these guys. Let me hold the guy by looking over here. Even though I want to throw it over here, let me hold it as long as possible because you're going to bring the whole defense with you, and it's going to open up a great window, okay? These are coachable things that I think he can figure out at some point. This is going to be a double move. You're going to see right now, snap of the ball. It's not just to Isaiah Satania, it's also to Luke Has at top. So they're at the top of the route. They're going to break out and then go up. But look at this defender I have highlighted. He is looking right at Taylon Green, who's looking at Luke Has up there. And so what he's doing, he's slowly going to the side of Luke Has just based off his eyes. And you can see right now, if you were quarterback, obviously the bigger window would be to Isaiah Satania at the bottom of your screen. Now, as we press play and pause again, you can see as soon as Taylon brings his eyes back, that defender starts sprinting over there because he's just keying Taylon. All right, so idealistically, that ball should come out right now or should already be in the air for Isaiah Satania, who makes an incredible catch, by the way. But look what he's doing right now. Imagine if Taylon was on this type of elite level of manipulating these guys with his eyes. Watch by him simply looking this way what it does for Luke Has. Look at this. Nobody over the top. I get the ball is in the air, but that guy was moving before Taylon even threw the ball. And so that's what Luke is looking at. He's like, why am I so open right now? You'll see him throw his hand up here in a second. But we have to highlight this incredible catch by Isaiah Satania. But you can see Luke Has up there at the top of the screen trying to figure out why I didn't get the ball. Wide open window. And I really do think, y'all, if Taylon can get this figured out, he can open up these huge throwing lanes. And yes, we're already into the last week of the season, and you love to see it, start heading in the right direction. But it's so obvious on tape what defenders are starting to do. That's why Isaiah Satania took this big-time hit. It's because he's bringing guys to him. Earlier in the breakdown we had yesterday, you saw Armstrong take that big hit, ended up leading to a fumble because he's bringing guys to him. You need to figure out a way to keep these guys in check so they stop picking on Taylon's tendencies and getting to the ball much faster. Still an amazing catch by Isaiah Satania right there. So keeping the drive alive and rocking and rolling. And I admit, right now, these things I'm pointing out, they are nitpicky. I just believe if we want to be a program who doesn't, just make it to a bowl game and try to fight for a seventh win of the season every single year at the end of the year, the nitpicky things matter. They really do. It takes you over the top. How many times have we been in so many close games where we all say, oh, it's just that one play. Oh, we were just a few plays away. It's these nitpicky things that makes those things go towards our favor. They never seem to go in our favor because these little details that I point out each and every week, that should be at least encouraging, knowing that these things are coachable and they are fixable. Just got to get them done. All right, let's pick up here. Once again, I just wanted to show this play because Taylon, once again, look at that amazing ball. We are just a couple inches away from that being a touchdown. Great catch by Armstrong. But once again, this is what is so interesting with Taylon. He misses on some easy ones, but then he throws a dime where the only place he could have thrown this ball for his receiver to catch it is exactly where he put it, out of the defender's reach. Yes, you would love for that toe to be in, but he has it in the tank. We just have to get it consistent. And not be okay with being a 6-7 win team. I'm talking 8-9. I don't expect us to win 8-9 games every single year or 10 every year, but I at least expect us to win the games that we're supposed to. I think we've lost a few this year that we shouldn't have lost. All right, let's keep it rolling. So we go from that amazing throw, and we're going to get to another one right here. This is going to be an option route from Luke. Almost wouldn't mind for him to take this one in, but he doesn't. And once again, I'm going to bring out the nitpicky stuff. This ends up being a completion. DJ, give him a break. I get it. I just want to make sure the little things matter. This ball should already be in the air. This allows the defender to close down, make it a little bit more difficult catch than it needs to be. Luke did a great job securing this ball. And then you get right here. Now, I know we're up 21-7, and I think, eventually end up scoring on this drive, which is great. But we are playing against Law Tech. And when we're playing against teams, we're a lot more talented, and the guys are coming. These plays right here, you just can't miss. You can't miss. Poor 47 had a chance to have 2 touchdowns. You can see him coming out of the backfield. Great play design, sneaks out. Taylon's winding it up wide open, and this should be just about as easy as a throw and catch for a touchdown you can get here in the SEC, especially on a 3rd and 2, a chance to go ahead and convert this and score, and ball just simply overthrown. So we'll go ahead and stop right there. Like I said, Arkansas goes on to eventually score on that drive, which is great. Just when we play against a little different ball team, those things may not come out in our favor. And like I said, I know sometimes I come off extremely critical, and it's not because I hate these dudes or I'm just trying to roast these guys. Man, I really do have their best interest at heart, and I'm seeing so many things on tape that just frustrate me. And this is the thing, with Blackstock, Talon this week, it seems like I'm coming at him a lot. I wouldn't be so critical if I thought that you didn't have the talent to get it done. If you didn't have the talent to get it done and I thought you just were a bad player, I wouldn't waste my time doing all these graphics and analytics and these breakdowns, trying to explain something where I could just simply say, oh, they're just not good enough. They are good enough, all right? It's just a matter of the film room, paying attention to the little things and just taking this thing. I know they take it serious, but there's a different level I think we could get to. And that's as simple as Blackstock, a few reps after practice, if not more, or before practice, simply just working on the first step over and over and over. I got to be faster on my first step. I have to stop getting beat off the line of scrimmage. Hey, everybody's going into the locker room. I have to keep working. Talon, him sitting somewhere waiting for a meeting or waiting for a class, and he's constantly just, people are like, what's wrong with this guy? He's working on his eyes. He's visualizing, okay, hold the guy here, boom, ball goes here. You have to have an extreme in-depth knowledge grasp on the playbook in order to visualize that stuff and see it before it happens. It's just all about the reps. And so that's why we do this here. We do it for our viewers who want to learn a little bit more about what's going on the football field, and hopefully some of the guys who see this stuff saying, all right, I can tighten that up a little bit. Always appreciate y'all watching 4th and 5. The biggest thing, once again, the way to support this channel, hitting that subscribe button. And don't forget to, sorry, I need some water. We're still giving away our Christmas ornaments, all right? So once again, these are on our website. You can see the link attached to our YouTube page. If you go up to the top, now you'll see a place where some stuff is in blue or highlighted. It has like the Venmo where you can donate, or Cash App, or the link to the website. That's where you can get these, and proceeds to all these ornaments that you hang up on the tree are going to go to domestic violence shelters to try to give money for kids for their toys for Christmas, and also 50% to donate to cancer research in Katie's name. Katie is Matt's wife, who was diagnosed with breast cancer. She's going through her chemo. She just lost her hair, and they're going through it right now. And I just want to make sure we do our part as a community to show our support and get these ornaments, and so we can get a big donation for, I say it doesn't matter if it's $2 to me, all right? As long as we can give, it's all good with me. We can give half to cancer research, half to these kids in these shelters here in Arkansas so they can have a great Christmas morning. Appreciate y'all watching 4th and 5. Y'all stay tuned this week. It's going to be a little bit different. It is Thanksgiving, so I'm not sure exactly how these shows or episodes are going to come out, but I will keep you updated. Y'all have a great day. Bye.